Alright everyone, welcome back. You guys know who it is, it's your guy. No way, it's Brandon! Coming at you guys again with another video for today. How you guys doing, man? You guys doing well? You guys doing great? You guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic? You are? That's awesome, man. As always, that is amazing to hear. How you guys doing on this fine day, man? Hope you guys have been having a great week thus far. I know I've been, man. Work is always great because you get to get these coins. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that bread, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, this boy. Alright, he's just gonna go ahead and get away with that. Yo, the squad died? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna back off for a second. Let the boys come back. Because I obviously choked. Yo, 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 yo! Jesus Christ, man! Can I kill someone yet? Oh, here comes the vehicle. I'm turning around! Help! Help! Golly, man! I've been firing my gun the whole time. Did not kill a single dude. I gotta pick up the pace on this, dude. Alright, now we're gonna go hard mode, man. I am not gonna get outslayed, bruh. There we go. Gotta be confident in the shot. Oh, dude! I thought I saw a guy coming up, but he wasn't. Anyway, guys, I was going to tell you that just a few videos ago, I was actually saying to you guys that you should start a YouTube channel. Well, not just should, but why even start one in 2019? Should you do it? I think I mentioned some of the pros and cons. Actually, no, it wasn't really pros and cons, but it was more so what your incentives are for starting a YouTube channel in 2019. And then, like I had told you guys, there's a lot more to... Oh my god, there's a lot more to say when it comes to starting a YouTube in 2019. And there's one other really important thing I wanted to touch up on. And it was basically taking criticism. You gotta learn how to take some criticism, man. And what I mean by that is people are gonna have different opinions. I don't know why I'm using a needler on this fool, but I am. Nah, it's not gonna be that easy. Yo! Hey, hey, get him, get him. Yo, can I focus on talking for a second? But this boy, oh, where is he? I got him. Oh, nice kill, my man. So, taking criticism, man. Oh. It's basically plain and simple. If someone says, I don't like your stuff, you can't be a baby about it, man. Because you have to acknowledge the fact that not everyone is going to like the videos that you make. You may think it's an awesome video, but then someone else can say, dude, this sucks. People are entitled to their own opinions, man. And now, that's not to say that you should go ahead and lash out at them. I'm going to die right here, but I'm going to go for it. I didn't even get a kill with that. There's people over here. Goodness gracious, the entire squad is over there? We just got sconed. Long story short, man. We got our butts kicked. Bro, I've never played such a sweaty game of BTB Strongholds, man. I was not having it. I was just trying to talk to you guys. I was over here just trying to have a conversation. But then all of a sudden, the other team just wants to go ham. I didn't really get it. We didn't get the win, but anyway, man. I just decided to go play some firefight, man. I couldn't handle it, man. I just couldn't focus. I couldn't speak my mind. I was just frustrated out of my mind. But, like what I was saying, dude, what I was trying to say was that whenever you're making content, you can't be too worried about pleasing everyone and making everyone happy. Because you can't make everyone happy at the end of the day. Because there is always going to be at least one person who doesn't like your stuff. And you can think that you made the greatest video in the world, or you made the greatest song in the world, or you made the greatest whatever in the world. Now, there might be a lot of people who like it, but at some point, at least one person is going to say, this isn't good, I don't like it, or hate, or disagree with what you're saying. Now, with that being said, that should never discourage anyone from doing what they want to do, from creating, and that should never influence anything that you're doing. So just because 1 out of 100 people say, I don't like this, you should do it this way, doesn't mean that you have to change it. Because, first of all, you gotta do whatever makes you happy. Oh, shoot. Because, first of all, you gotta do whatever makes you happy, man. You got to make yourself happy and not appease people just so that way you can't get criticized, because someone is always going to criticize. But criticism is good, because criticism can be good in the sense that there may be some things that you know that you have to work on and someone else notice it. So that's why I like criticism. But I don't like whenever someone hates just for the sake of hating. And with that being said, whenever that happens, to me, that doesn't discourage me from doing whatever it is that I'm doing, because I try to cater to the majority. Now, most of you guys are awesome. I don't have any problems with anyone, man. You guys are really nice. You guys do give me your fair share of some constructive criticism, because that is always beneficial, because you guys got to help me help you, if that makes any sense. If you guys want the content to be better for you guys, or if you guys just see that there is something I should be working on, by all means, man, please let me know. I do love hearing your guys' opinions, etc. But with that being said, I was missing. I used to struggle with that, because when I used to make moto vlogs, I used to always try to change up what I was doing so that way I can appease everyone. Because there'd always be one or two people that said, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. And that was influencing me in a negative way. To where I wasn't doing exactly what I wanted, and then at some point I didn't really know what to do, and I ended up just not making motovlogs anymore. but not making the motovlogs was actually more of a personal choice, and I found the gaming. But with me off the table for a second, getting back to what I was saying, was that you can never allow people to influence what it is that you're doing just because they didn't like it. And you guys should never have to work in such a way to where you're trying to appease everyone, because you can't make every single person happy. But now, if there's a lot of people saying you're doing this wrong, and only a few people are saying you are doing this right, then you might have to reevaluate what it is that you're doing. So, I don't know, if you keep making spelling errors, and then everyone's saying, dude, you keep spelling that wrong, then fix the spelling error. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of your own creativity, man, you guys do whatever it is that makes you happy. And there's this guy who I subscribe to on YouTube. His name is the Act Man. If you guys don't know who the Act Man is, really big in the Halo fan base. Whoa, something's coming after me. Oh no, never mind. It's coming after a teammate. The Act Man, my man speaks his mind. He does have a lot of people that disagrees with what? I didn't get any points for that. He does have a lot of people that disagrees with what he has to say, but he is real with what he says, and he means everything that he says. And the Act Man doesn't speak his mind without backing it up with either factual information or at least having reasoning as to why he's saying something. So, that dude, he's always himself. I enjoy watching the Act Man because he speaks his mind. He is not discouraged by anyone shutting down what it is that he's trying to share with his audience. And I feel the same way, man. I speak my mind when I feel it's necessary, and I say what I have to say. And if people don't like, yo, my man's got green. Oh, my man, you're looking pretty fly. Got this. Hey, no. It's mine. But anyway, man. With that being said, we got Covenant. Oh yeah, this should be pretty easy last round. So with that being said, man. If you guys are having a hard time creating, actually, I used to actually be afraid to actually create anything. So before I started making any videos on YouTube, what was actually holding me back was the criticism, because I was afraid that somebody was not gonna like my stuff. But oh, sorry about that, bro. But you gotta get over that fear, man. If that's a fear that some of you guys have of people not liking your stuff, then tough luck. Tough luck, man. Because that's just how it is, bro. You guys gotta just start creating stuff, learning the game. People are not gonna like your stuff at some point. People are gonna leave harsh comments. People are gonna say some things that might bother you, but people have a lot of what I like to call online courage, where they wouldn't really say this stuff to your face, but because they are behind a screen, they feel more inclined to say what's on their mind just for the sake of saying it. And don't let that bother you, man. That's not something that is not something that should ever bother you. Don't be afraid of people. I mean, I wouldn't say don't be afraid of them in the sense that go ahead and say whatever it is that that you want to in return. But if you do disagree with whatever someone says, have some sort of rebuttal, but keep it clean. You want to be the bigger man at the end of the day, or the bigger woman, whoever it is, but you want to be the bigger person at the end of the day. And you want to surround yourself with the people who genuinely like you for who you are, who genuinely like your content, who always promote you, man. People who support you, because those people, because those people who say, yo, so-and-so, you're doing a great job with your videos, I love it, man, keep it up. Those are the kinds of people you want to be surrounded. And if you have most of those kinds of people anyway, that's awesome, because at least I would think that if any of your supporters ever catch anyone talking bad about you for no apparent reason, they would step up to the plate and then they would have your back. And you wouldn't even have to do anything about it, bruh. You won't have to say a dang thing. And I'm over here dying and all this stuff. I can't hear any sound. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear something. So that was pretty much my spiel about it, man. Because there are some pretty nasty people out there. And if some of you guys are thinking about making videos, if you guys are making videos, but you don't really feel as if you should be yourself because you're afraid of people thinking otherwise about you, do not be afraid, man. Do not be afraid. Be who you are, man. That's the only way you're going to have fun on YouTube. It's the only way you're going to have fun making content, is not being fake and being yourself. And in order to do that, you have to learn that not everyone is going to like who you are. Not everyone is going to like how you sound, what your content is like. But that doesn't matter. What matters to you is that you cater to those who actually enjoy your content, man, and you surround yourself with good people within that community, man. Because you guys, man, most of you guys are really awesome. I have no problem with you guys. No problem with you guys until you start talking smack about me being a Halo Reach boy. Halo Reach is awesome, man. I don't care about what anyone says about HR. But anyway, guys, your boy B came away with the win on Firefight. Big team battle was not for me today, man. I was losing my mind. I was getting really frustrated. And I was just wanting to share a simple message with you guys. But anyway, that's how I feel. That's my opinion. That's my insight on making content. And I guess just shunning away those people who say bad things. Because you guys got to be mentally prepared. You guys have to be mentally prepared and emotionally prepared for when people say mean things to you online. Because it happens all the time. Happens all the time, dude. And that cannot be something that stops you from doing what you want to do. For doing what you love, from doing what you want to do for the rest of your life. And then also one more thing. If you can't handle criticism, then you're working in the wrong profession. Because if making YouTube videos is something that you guys want to do, you have to learn how to deal with people, this game pros. You have to deal with people talking smack, man. You just have to learn how to not get offended very easily, because people talk. People have their opinions, but if you know that you're doing a great job and you're doing just fine and you're being honest with your audience, nothing to worry about, man. And that is all I have to say, guys. Thank you again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You guys know who it is. It's No Way, it's Brandon. If you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that would be absolutely stupendously fantastic. Guys, again, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. And as usual, I gotta figure out some kind of outro.